Hey, it's Stu here, and today I'm going to show you how to take your Instagram stories to the next level with a cool new app called
Mojo!
Okay, let me show you how I take my Instagram stories to the next level. Now, I've only recently really started to use Instagram, and especially Instagram stories, and I found this new app Mojo, which really allows you to do slick, professional looking Instagram stories very easily. So first of all, I'm going to nip into Lightroom Mobile and get some images. And I think we'll work with puddings today. Yeah, this looks like a good option. So I'm just going to click and press on that image. We'll have that one, we'll have that one, and probably that one up there, and then go to share, save to camera roll, and we only need them at 2048 pixels. They'll then get rendered and popped onto the camera roll. Can get rid of Lightroom, and then what we want to do is just check the images are definitely there. Yeah, we've got our 4 images, and then from there we're just going to move over to the Mojo app. Now, the Mojo app is a subscription based app if you want to get the pro features, which if I just click over I'll let you see. And I do have the pro features now, but I only just bought it the other week. I've been using the app for a good month and a bit without actually needing to go pro, but there's too many juicy little features like all the text styles, square formats, landscape formats, adding my own brand logo, that kind of thing. As well as the animations that you've got available to you as a pro user. It's around about £20 US, maybe nearly, I don't know, $30 or something. But it's well worth it for the year if you're going to be creating Instagram stories as an influencer and you want the sort of best high quality stuff where possible. Anyway, let's get back to the actual templates. You've got minimal templates, ones for photography, and you'll see any that are marked as pro in the top right hand corner. You've got to have the subscription to use. Then you've got fashion, and then it goes along to storytelling, and you can do one or more actual templates at the same time. You've also got the option for video with the pro subscription, which is something else that I'm very interested in. You've obviously got your food options here, which are something that we're going to use, and see how with some of the templates they tend to kind of lean towards being a little bit more vertical than anything else. Well, I kind of like the templates that are a little bit more kind of leaning towards landscape. So sometimes I use the templates like, so we're working with food today, and this will be quite suitable, probably this one, but I sometimes go into the different templates that are available to me, as you can see. I like so this one here that suits it better. So if we go to food anyway, and then what we'll do is we'll scan along, see if I can find that. There we go, this one here. It is a pro template, but it doesn't have to be, that's the main thing. So I'm just going to tap on each of the segments and load in an image, and you'll see it just keeps working in the background, and you can sort of position things. I don't know whether we want to show off the back end of this pudding, probably. Yep, it looks the prettiest. And with this one, and yeah, probably around about there, have that stripy little candy stick coming across the frame. Bottom left, we'll go for the sugared lemon, created by a friend of mine called Willie Pike, who's a genius at manipulating hot sugar, basically candy, boiled candy kind of stuff, into all sorts of shapes. And this is another one of his creations as well on the bottom right, which is a dessert that effectively, let me click on this and we'll just reposition it like so. A dessert that effectively opens itself up when you pour a hot sauce over it. It's amazing looking. So there we go, we've got our images. So you can suggest them to fit. You can also change the way they animate, of zoom out, no zoom, that kind of thing. You get this a general idea. And then once we've kind of done that, we can then go in and edit it. And all you've got to do is tick the little brush icon bottom right. And for example, we can add a title. So I'm going to put in a title. And again, you've got some basic titles here if you haven't got the subscription, but if you have got the subscription, for example, if I go to social, which is part of the subscription, you can actually add in your different social media. So for example, for Instagram, I'm going to tap that one. Going to double tap on it because it needs the @ symbol at the back end. I'm also going to change the color, so let's get that coaxium in there, and we'll change the color to something that suits what we're working with, probably a nice bright red. And then you'll now see I've got my little animation in the middle, which if we tap on again, you can increase the size. I can pop it either above or just below. I think just above is going to suit us a little bit better, and we'll see you get automatic guides for it sitting in the middle. And I'm half tempted to just change the color to maybe yellow, or soft pink. No, I think the red's working quite well. Kind of want a color that's similar to Instagram itself and the actual logo. Yeah, we'll stick with the red. And then again, you can go in and change all the animations. There's loads of choices even without being a pro member. In fact, no, I've decided that that's going to look better if it goes below, like so. In fact, let's take it right the way down to the bottom. I don't think it's going to clash with anything. Yeah, that looks good. So there you go, there's just a rough idea of how this actually works. You can also adjust the actual timing. I usually leave it on auto. You can adjust the point size, you can change the font. There's loads of options here for that as well. And then once you're ready, all you've got to do is click save. You've also at the top in the middle have the ability to preview how it will actually look on Instagram stories, and tap once to go back, click save, and then you can either save it down to your camera roll to use later on, or if you want, you can put it straight over to Instagram stories. So I'm just going to tap that. It's going to go over to my original pixel, like so. That looks pretty good. Going to pop that into the story, and that's it, job done. So we can get out of Instagram again, and there we go, we go back. Now if we go back to the templates, you'll also notice in the middle here, you've got my story, and you can see the different stories that I've actually been creating of late. And then once I get a bit fed up with them, I tend to delete them, so I tend to keep around about a dozen on the go at any one time. And you can use these as templates as well. So if you create something you like that's sort of fits in with your brand and you want to keep the shape on a regular basis, you can actually create your own templates as well if you're a pro member. But again, you don't have to be a pro member to get good use out of this app. But if you're an influencer who is making their living off of Instagram, or it's very important to you, then it's certainly worth the $20 to basically get the subscription. Anyway, I will catch you up in the next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are enjoying the channel and the tutorials that I'm creating, then feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.